Hi, my name is Garrett Christopher. This is my YouTube channel, Garrett Sports Take. I've got 3 of these channels: Garrett Sports Take, Garrett's Movie Take, and Garrett's Take. Garrett's Movie Take, I won't go through all that. By the way, really excited. I'll tell you in just a second. Please visit GarrettChristopher.com. You'll find out more about me. I'm a self-published author. I've got a 5th book. Actually, you can get the ebook and the paperback now. I'm waiting on final verification for the audiobook on Audible and iTunes. As soon as I get that, I'll put a blast out there, let you all know what's going on, put it on my weekly podcast and all that. But yeah, just so you know, The Takeover, part 1 of a sci-fi series, is actually available through a lot of places. Well, you have to go online, but that's besides the point. In any case, but check it out, and check out my website, GarrettChristopher.com. And in the next few days, I have all the information on there as far as the takeover, where to get it, links how to get it, and the audiobook. Hopefully, I'm waiting on audiobook. Hopefully, I'm just waiting on Audible to get back to me and say, yes, it's a go, and you can get it on Audible or iTunes. So excited. And I have 2 other books, The Chair and The Studio Musician, available on Audible and iTunes as well. Let's see, weekly podcast, I told you about that already, available on Soundcloud and Spotify. And the most exciting thing ever, guess what? I actually won last week. I won. I won like $80. It's incredible. I went out to eat right away. You got a burger, fries, a milkshake, all that stuff, all the fixings. Yeah, so excited. So I finally won. I was 11-4. I still didn't reach my mark. I wanted to be. I thought it was going to be 13-2. Who was it that lost? They went to overtime and then should have won. Was it the Colts? Yeah, they should have won that overtime game, and they didn't, and a couple others too. But so be it, whatever. But I won. So excited, right? I was actually going to do this channel from my place of employment and have all the people around me that have won and those who keep losing, so I can be on the side with the winners and no longer with the losers, because I'm a winner. Really excited. Any case, all right, great. There's a wrap up. 11-4. I'm still serene. I'm still happy, even though I'm nowhere close to 750, my goal for the year winning percentage. We're halfway through the season. Again, I have to do amazing from this point forward to get even close to 750. And I can't say, well, let me lower my standards now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be a failure. But I'm a happy failure because I won last week. I'm going to win again this week. I'm going to do it. All right, let me give you the picks for this week. Week 9. Can't believe it. Week 9. By the way, let's talk about a few things here before we get into that, right? Hot topics. Yesterday, I believe, was the NFL trading deadline. Mr. Watson didn't go anywhere. That wasn't surprising. My Dolphins were kind of supposedly in the mix to pick him up, but they didn't do it. And I'm happy they didn't do it. Whether it was Stephen Ross who made the final decision or he was talked into it, out of it, whatever the case may be, I'm glad. Not because Deshaun's not a great player. I think he's excellent, but there's so much stuff going on with him right now. You don't want that over your head for the rest of this season, although the Dolphins season is over for all intents and purposes. It's done. I saw some guy who said today he feels the Dolphins are going to end up, they're 1-7 right now. 1-7. That's nasty. And they're going to end up 9-8. There's not a chance on this planet that they will end up 9-8. Not a chance. And I'll bet my Dave Roberts bobblehead, if you've seen my other channels talking about the Dodgers and specifically Dave Roberts, you'll know that's not a big gamble here. But by the way, should Dave get an extension? He's got 1 more year in his contract. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, 1-7. There's not a chance that they're going to go 9-8. They'll probably win this week. I'm picking them to beat Texans this week coming up. But aside from that, no, 8-1 the rest of the season, not a chance. Not a chance. Too many things wrong with that team. And again, it starts with leadership. I'm sorry. But I said a few weeks back, someone's getting fired. No one's gotten fired yet. I'm very surprised by that. But I'm also kind of glad. I'm not a real fan of firing in the middle of the season. So I'm kind of glad that they've not done that. But someone's not coming back next year. I do feel at this point they should go ahead and try some things. And I think that right now their defensive coordinator, their offensive coordinators should definitely be, really, how can I put it, in job interviews for next year and for the rest of this season. And if you have some other people within the organization and even outside the organization that you feel may have a shot to be on the squad as far as the coaching team next year, give them a shot. Let's find out what they've got. Okay. Anyway, all right. So we've got that. Aaron Rodgers is not playing this week coming up, so I did not choose Green Bay. Although I think they're playing Kansas City, I was going to choose him anyway. I think Casey's going to win that game. Aaron is out. COVID stuff, craziness. Let's see, Tennessee. Oh, I feel so bad for Tennessee, and I like Tennessee. For whatever reason, I like Tennessee. I love the state. Been there a few times. Gorgeous, gorgeous state. But yeah, Mr. Henry's out. I think for the season, right? So they're done. Without him, I don't see how. Oh, they picked up. Oh shoot, you guys know who they picked up. Now I can't think of his name. Anyway, all time Adrian Peterson, right? That's who they got. They picked him up, but he's not Derrick Henry. And yeah, it's just Tennessee unfortunately is not going to win much the rest of the season. What else is going on? Talk about the trade stuff happening. Not a whole lot of trades going on with that one. There was one other point I wanted to make. I can't remember. Okay, so here's my picks. My picks for this week coming up. Week 9, NFL season 2021. Here we go. Tomorrow night, this is Wednesday, so tomorrow night it's the Jets at the Colts. I'm picking the Colts for that one. Jets, by the way, came through. They're one of the reasons I won last week. They came through. I chose them, and they came through and won. But they won't win this week. The Colts are going to win that game this week. Raiders at the Giants. Where's my cheat sheet? Oh, here it is. I'm taking the Giants for that one. Is that a surprise? They looked good last week. The Raiders, oh, that's what it is. 156 miles per hour. That's fast. Really fast. I'm afraid to drive over 100. I'm afraid to drive over 90. Just because you make one little hiccup and you're done. Twice over the legal limit as far as the alcohol level. Yeah, rough stuff. That's a big cloud over this team. Talking about the Raiders. And I won't go into more of that. But 156, that's crazy. That's really fast. So I'm picking the Giants for that one. Falcons at the Saints. Teddy Bridgewater, he's out. But Taysom Hill, who I'm guessing will come in and be the quarterback now for the Saints. I'm picking the Saints for that game. Bills and Jaguars. I'm taking the Bills on that one for sure. Jaguars, I don't think have a chance of winning that game. Browns and Bengals. So the Browns have definitely been underachieving. They've been underachieving the last few weeks. And one hand, I thought they're going to come and bust out, and they probably will, since I'm saying this now, but just come out just gangbusters and win this game. I'm taking Cincy. They're going to exceed the amount of wins that I not promoted, but anyway, I guessed or figured for this season for them. I see them winning this game. They're in Cincinnati, and I see the Bengals winning against the Browns. Patriots at Panthers. I'm taking the Patriots for that one. Mainly because the Panthers have some injury issues going on. We know about that. So yeah, so I'm taking them. Oh great, my computer's freezing. This is good. Broncos at the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys there. The boys are still doing well, and they're going to run away with the NFC East. They already are. Vikings at the Ravens. The Ravens for that one for sure. Texans at the Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins in that game. They're going to be 2-7. It's incredible. Chargers at the Eagles. Who did I take? I took the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers in that game. I believe in them. It's going to be cold probably in Philly, but I'm taking the Chargers in that game. That one, the Browns at Cincinnati. Those are games that, I may lose, but that's what I'm going with. Let's see what we got here. Packers at Chiefs. I already talked about that already. I'm taking the Chiefs. Pardon me, I dropped my paper. Taking the Chiefs on that one. Cardinals at the Niners. So I have been dogging the Cardinals all year long. They finally lost a game. They're, I think, 2 games up in their division. And I'm picking them against the Niners. I don't think the Niners can keep up with them. I still think the Cardinals will fade toward the end of the year. I still think they're going to lose probably, I guess 6 games now, right? What are they, 7-1 at this point? So they got 9 games left. They have to go 3-6. I can see that happening, but I am picking them in Frisco against the 49ers. Titans at the Rams. That's a rough one. The Rams are going to win. The Rams look good. They're going to win that game. Bears at the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers in that one. And that's the Monday night game, right? Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. So there are my picks for this week, week 9 coming up. What do you think? Am I going to win again? I stepped out on a limb last week, the Jets being one of those games, and 11-4. It wasn't a great record, but a lot of people chose incorrectly, and I won. You know, what can you say? This week coming up, yeah, a couple of tough ones in there. So we'll see what happens. Hey, thanks so much for checking in, and you're looking at a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. I can't speak, but I'm a winner. Please visit GaretChristopher.com and my other YouTube channels, Garet's Movie Take and Garet's Take. I think they're kind of difficult to find, aren't they? Look under Garet Christopher, and then you search channels and then go from there. But yeah, maybe I need to try and do some things to make them more visible, titles or whatever like that. I'll try. I'll see what I can do about that. But anyway, thank you to all of you who are checking in to my channels, and I appreciate you. Have a great day. Take care, and go Dolphins. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.